So we'll talk about the Second Crusade. This crusade was from 1147 to 1150. It was the second major crusade launched from Europe. The Second Crusade started in response to the fallen country of Edessa in 1144 to the forces of Sengi. The country had been founded during the First Crusade from 1096 to 1099 by King Walden I of Jerusalem in 1098. While it was the first Crusader state to be founded, it was also the first to fall. The Second Crusade was announced by Pope Eugene III and was the first of the Crusades to be led by a European king, Louis VII of France and Conrad III of Germany. With help from a number of other European nobles, the armies of the two kings marched separately across Europe. After crossing the Byzantine territory of Anatolia, both armies were separately defeated by the Seljuk Turks. The main Western Christian source, although of the Will and Syriac Christians, claimed that the Byzantine Emperor Manuel I Comnenus secretly hindered the Crusaders' progress, particularly in Anatolia, where he is alleged to have deliberately ordered the Turks to attack them. However, this alleged sabotage of the crusade by the Byzantines was likely fabricated by Odo, who saw the emperor as an obstacle, and moreover, Emperor Manuel had no political reason to do so. The outcome of this crusade was the failure of the Crusaders and the victory of the Muslims, which ultimately led to the fall of Jerusalem and gave rise to the Third Crusade. While the Second Crusade failed to achieve its goals in the Holy Land, Crusaders see victories elsewhere. The most significant of these came to the combined force of 13,000 Flemish, Frisian, Norman, English, Scottish, and German Crusaders in 1147. Traveling from England by ship to the Holy Land, the army stopped and helped the smaller 7,000 Portuguese army to the capture of Lisbon, expelling its Moorish occupants. So some results of this crusade was, as I said, Lisbon captured by the Portuguese and Tarragona and Tortosa captured by the Catalans. Now I'm going to talk about the Battle of Montgisard that took place November 25th of 1177 in present-day Israel. The participants were the Crusaders led by Baldwin IV, the King of Jerusalem, and the Ayyubid forces commanded by Saladin. The outcome of this battle resulted in a decisive victory for the Crusaders, despite being heavily outnumbered by the Muslims of Saladin. The rate was 500 to 26,000. This battle only lasted a few hours, and because of really great territorial knowledge and war tactics, the Jewish forces Christian forces were able to push back the Muslims. So now to talk about the leaders of these kings, Baldwin IV, also known as the Leper King, despite being afflicted with leprosy, demonstrated exceptional leadership skills during the battle, earning his nickname Baldwin the Leper King. The Ayyubid forces were known to underestimate the capabilities of the Crusaders, who were caught off guard by this swift and coordinated attack. Saladin's defeat at Montgisard was a significant setback to his efforts to reconquer Jerusalem and solidified Baldwin IV's reputation as capable military leader. The battle is notable for being one of the few instances during the Crusades where a smaller Christian force managed to defeat the larger Muslim army. So Baldwin IV, he was just 16 at the time of this battle, really just a teenager. He was expected to live a healthy life, but ended up living to just about his 30s. He ruled as king from 1174 to his death in 1185. He was born in 1161. Now about Saladin, also known as Salah ad-Din Yusuf ibn Ayyub was a renowned Muslim military leader and statesman who played a pivotal role during the Crusades. And yeah, this is mainly the Battle of Mongisar. This also took place during the Second Crusade. And yeah, this is just the Second Crusade.